guys, it's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living, and today we're going to be making some chicken fried rice for supper. This is leftover chicken breast that was from the other day when we had a barbecue. Today is Wednesday and we had a barbecue on Sunday, so there was 2 big chicken breasts left. So that's what I deboned and chopped up small. And here I have a big onion and 3 stalks of celery. And I thought I had a red pepper in there, and I did, but it was on its last leg. I had to throw it out. I threw it in the compost, I should say. And over on the stove, I have a pot of basmati rice. I don't dare lift the cover. I still have about another 15 minutes for it to sit there. The power's off, but I didn't show you guys how I made it because I've done a video on that before. I'll put it in the description box below. But since I'm making chicken fried rice, I put a little bit of chicken bouillon in it. I just did a once over, like that. That's all I did. And I'm just going to whip it up. It's an easy way to stretch some meat to make an extra meal. And I'll have some raw veggie sticks on the side for the kids. And that's supper. Easy peasy. So, come along for the ride. Alright guys, my tripod is toast right now, so I have you sitting in that little colander on the side of my stove. So I'm just going to have you hanging out with me while I make some supper tonight. It's only 4:20 right now. This is just a little vegetable oil. And I'm just going to start heating up this pan. The rice, I still haven't taken the top off of that rice. But today's a bonkers day, guys. The kids seem to be off the wall. I got to check the moon schedule. I need to check the moon schedule because everybody seems to be off their rocker today. Or maybe it's just me. Hard to say. Hard to say. Here comes Mr. Maze. But here's the onions. What a wonderful sound, huh? You're not having booby bed right now, babe. All right. I gave him a slice of sandwich meat and put him on his way out there. We'll see if that works. So, this is coming up nice and hot. I'll just turn it down to about a 7. I just want to make this kind of let out some of its juices and stuff. I don't want to scorch it or anything. Between a 6 and a 7. I love the smell of onion and celery and carrots. I don't have any carrots, but when that's all fresh in a pan, really comforting. I was debating on what to do with this leftover chicken because some were saying some chicken noodle soup or chicken alfredo or something like that, but it's too nice of a day to have some hot soup, and we haven't had fried rice in a while, so I just thought I'd make some fried rice. And I found a bag of frozen green peas. I don't buy those very often. If I buy peas, I'd much prefer to buy the frozen peas than the canned peas. But I do can frozen peas, if you follow me. But anyways, I'm going to throw some of these in here too. And yeah, it's too bad about the pepper. They were just, there was 2 left in the pack, and they weren't good. They weren't good, so. There's so many different ways to make chicken fried rice, guys. This is just one way that I make it. I've made it so many different ways. But, this is still frozen. I'll only use like a cup of peas. But, a couple of my kids don't eat eggs, so I'm not going to put eggs in it. Sometimes you can fry a little bit of egg, fry it not so it's super hard, but you don't want it runny. And take that out separate and then break it up into the rice after. I'm not doing that today, but I have done that before. I'd put bean sprouts in my rice. But you can put just about anything, some corn, some peas, anything. But what are you all having for supper tonight? I know today's Wednesday. Friday is the last day. Well, it was officially the last day of school on Monday. We went to the beach yesterday, and today is today. But Friday, the kids go to school and pick up their report cards, just till 10 o'clock in the morning or so. But Canada Day's coming up, guys. I know some of you guys are Canadian, some of you are not. But we usually go down to a local town here in Weymouth and watch a parade. It's not a big parade, but it's a tradition. We always go. And then we go back to see my husband's family. They're from that area. And last year we went to a really fantastic Canada Day party at somebody's camp. And we spent all day, right up until 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I couldn't stay overnight, and the kids couldn't stay because I had to work at midnight. But they had fireworks and food and more food. There was a farm down the road. We walked down with the kids and seen the animals. They could pet the sheep and the goats. And it was right on a lake, but there was a separate pond with frogs they were trying to catch. Just great memories. Great, simple memories that don't cost anything. This is, half hour from my house. But it's something we'll always remember. So, these are getting loosened up a bit. They're doing their thing. I'm jabbering on, so I'm going to put some of these peas in now. I just haven't had a make supper with me kind of video with you guys for a while, so I thought I'd jabber a little bit. There's a big chunk, but... Now, there's a little bit of water in those peas, of course, because they're frozen. But I'm going to wait till they loosen and soften up. And you can hear the spittering and sputtering. That's because the water and the oil together. But it isn't up on high. I wouldn't want kids underfoot, but it's not going to splatter me like bacon would. I just want to soften up those peas. And this is so easy. And then I'm going to add the chicken. So I'll bring you back when these peas are ready to rock. Alright. This is good. I'll get the meat now. I cut it up and just stuffed it in the microwave, so. So there's the meat. I'm just going to add it in so it warms up a little bit. And then we're going to start adding the rice. I have to say, I find rice that's a day old is even better after it's been cold in the fridge, but I didn't have any. So I'm just whipping it up. So this is going to be hot rice when I make it. So I might mush a little bit. We'll see. It'll still taste fine. It'll still taste all right. So I didn't add any salt to this, but I am going to be using some soy sauce. I'll put a little dash here, but I keep adding a little bit every once in a while with the rice. But you've seen that I put that chicken broth in the rice. So when I do open that lid, it's going to be kind of yellow. Mr. Mays is here in the kitchen. Mays, no. No. No? Do I need to take you out and shut the gate? No. Okay, then you be nice. Don't touch up. Don't step on that. It's warming up, guys. It's warming up. Oh, for heaven's Betsy. I swear to goodness. I can feel a shift in the air. My goodness. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, he stepped out. He's going to conk out here in a minute. Oh, let me get you balanced now. All the ruckus around here. Okay. So, I'm going to take this lid off and the rice, for heaven's sakes, Tracy. The rice looks perfect. Let's see if I can show you. Ta-da! And it's a tinge of yellow. That might not pick up. I'll try to snatch it with a photo. And, I mean, that bouillon isn't overly chicken flavor. It's a little chicken flavor, but I just wanted to have an extra little boost, if you know what I'm saying. So I fluff it with a fork, and I probably won't use all this rice, guys. But rice you can freeze, and you can add to anything. Meatloaf, cabbage rolls, soups, stir fries, burritos, just about anything. Or just straight up rice. Alright, let's get cooking. Okay, I turned the heat down to about a 4 because I didn't want the stuff to start browning too much. I just want it to be soft. So, I'm just going to add a couple of spoonfuls, mix it up, then add a couple more. I should have a wok. I had one years ago, but used it so much. Like, I'm talking 10 years ago. But we used it so much. I used to use it as a frying pan. I'd make spaghetti sauce in it or whatever. But hey, whatever works, right? But a wok would come in handy because little things like this, they want to flop out of the pan. But just be careful. And just a little dash of soy sauce. Now, I should make some homemade egg rolls one of these days, but and freeze them. I actually, guys, I planned on making a video today of making a bunch of waffles. I make my own waffles. We used to buy them a long time ago, but I make them. But I make big batches of them and flash freeze them, and then I freeze them. And the kids just pop them in the toaster in the morning. Just like Eggos, I swear it is. And you can doctor them up however you want. You can make cinnamon waffles or ones with blueberries or anything. Or just straight up waffles. I'll turn it up to a 5 so it starts to sizzle. But yeah, it comes in handy. So I'm going to do one of those. I was out of vanilla and I needed some more milk. Or not milk, eggs. I needed some eggs. And it's just, you can do the same thing with pancakes. I have to tell you, I have a hard time making pancakes. I've tried and I can make them, but it's not easy for me. I burn them so easy. I just have a block on them. I can't cook them. But you can make pancakes and freeze them and put them in your toaster and heat them up just like you do waffles. You can. I just have a few waffle makers, and you'll see when I do it. And I never bought a new one. Someone gave me one. My dad picked up a few at Bethany Bin, and you just wash them and clean them. So when I do it, I can do like 8 waffles at once when I make them. And, you know, it makes the process much easier. And it's just one of those breakfast freezer meals. So yeah, I'll start browning this up a little bit, and we'll be back. Oh my goodness, guys, I just found a bunch of peppers cut up in here. I forgot my husband did the other day. So I feel I'm such a doorknob. I must have been looking with my elbows, not my eyes. So what I'm going to do, just because I want a little more bulk to my food, I'm going to fry this up in a separate little frying pan and add it to that and mix it together. So hold your horses. Alright guys, the peppers are almost done. Oh jeez. I'm going to clean my stovetop later. I was cooking up a storm earlier. But I thought I'd mention too, like there's no really one way to make it, fried rice. I've made fried rice with a scrambled hamburger left over in the fridge, or even hot dogs. Cut up some hot dogs. I'm telling you, don't knock it till you try it. Some leftover sandwich meat. You can put anything in it. It's just your version of fried rice that day. But this is my version of fried rice today. And I'm using basmati rice just because that's the kind I usually use for anything. But I think you can use any kind of rice of your choice. But I still have quite a lot of rice left over. And that's going to freeze up nicely. I put rice in chilies and everything, honestly, I do. Oh, that's good. I just wanted to get this heated up good. So, let's go ahead and add this in. Turn it down a bit. And yeah, I would have, if I'd have seen this earlier, I would have did this all up together with the onions and the celery and the chicken and the peas, but better late than never. So, let's mix this together. I don't want to mash the rice or anything, but just so there's some more crunch to it. Yeah, it's looking good. I'll make sure I snap a couple photos so you can get a better look at this. And some of my kids like plum sauce on top. Like when I put it in their bowl, I want a little going over, just like ketchup and french fries, I want plum sauce. I don't mind it that way either, but just to sweeten the deal, I guess. So pretty much that's how I make chicken fried rice. Oh, yeah, and I should have said you can do this with raw chicken too, but just cook the chicken up, obviously. And it would have had those chicken drippings in the bottom of the pan, which would have been right on, but oh well. I'm using what I got. So let's dish us up a plate. A bowl. Let's dish us up a bowl. Alright, here we go. Let me get a fresh scooper. This can be for my son. So it'll be a big bowl, because he's a big boy. That looks good to me, guys. If you live close, there'd be a bowl here waiting for you too. So there we have it. Can you see? Ouch, sugar. There we have it. That's how I make chicken fried rice. So thanks for hanging out with me while I make supper. We'll be doing some really fun stuff this weekend. Tomorrow's supposed to be a sunny day, so I might end up putting everything at the house on pause and going to a lake. Yeah, it's supposed to be nice and sunny, so hopefully you can stop in and say hi, because I'm going to be bringing my camera along, and you guys can enjoy the ride too. So, peace, love, and happiness, guys, and please like, share, and subscribe. Sit down and have a nice meal, and remember, smiles are contagious.